Welcome back to Sports Scene. Yes, it's the final episode, and as the festive season nears, I know a lot of sports are rounding up, and we can't wait to take a break from work and from sports to prepare us for next year. And before we talk about the festive season, on the show tonight, we went out to the Hockey Pavilion to catch PMHA's finals, and I tell you, there were some great stars who played, there were some great hockey players who showed some really great skill. And, next year is the South Pacific Games, and some of these hockey players that we went out to see, we can't wait to see them play in the Pacific Games next year. And as you know, this is the final episode. We also have some bloopers for you, and yeah, we can share some memories and some laughs together, and I can't wait for you to see the bloopers and all the videos we have in store for you tonight as the Sports Scene team round up the show for 2022. And before we go on with that, we have the weekend scoreline. And I tell you, FIFA World Cup, I don't know if you've been following it, but FIFA World Cup round 16 was filled with a lot of good games and big upsets. As Netherlands, the Dutch team, Denzel Dumfries was too good with 2 great assists and a goal to defeat Team USA there. Netherlands winning 3-1. Argentina defeat Australia in a close match 2-1. Lionel Messi, the GOAT, too good, and Julian Alvarez, they're always backing up. And the French team, proving too strong, defending champions, defeat Poland 3-1. Kylian Mbappe and Oliver Giroud, too good for Poland there. And the Three Lions, led by the captain Harry Kane, defeat Senegal 3-0. Croatia and Japan went to penalty shootout in that match. They drew 1-1, and Croatia coming victorious there, defeating a spirited Japanese side. And Brazil proving too strong for South Korea, as Neymar and all the Brazilian South American stars just ran riot over the South Koreans. Unfortunately, South Korea are out of the World Cup, and Brazil advanced to the quarterfinals. And I tell you, this is the biggest upset of the round of 16. Morocco defeating European giants Spain. Morocco winning in the penalty shootout 3-0. Achraf Hakimi, if you're a PSG supporter, you would know Achraf Hakimi. He scored that winning penalty goal for Morocco, and the goalkeeper also performing there in the penalty shootout to end Morocco's historic run in the FIFA World Cup, ending them the spot in the quarterfinals. And Portugal defeat Switzerland 6-1, trashing them there. Ramos scoring a hat-trick, the first hat-trick of the FIFA World Cup. And that's it. That's the end of our weekend scoreline. I tell you, FIFA World Cup round of 16 was filled with a lot of great games and a lot of great goals there. And that rounds up the round of 16. We head to the quarterfinals next. And that's all we have for the weekend scoreline. Now we move over to the Hockey Pavilion to catch the finals of the Port Moresby Hockey Association tournament. Stay with us. We're here at Sir John Guy's Hockey Pavilion. We have the finals on, Port Moresby Hockey Association tournament finals, and I'm here with none other than their president, Peter Molean. Peter, thank you for joining us on Sports Scene. We are happy to be here at the Hockey Oval witnessing some great matches ahead. Please tell us more on how the season has gone for you.
All right, thank you. We started the season, 23 season, a bit late. We got into the season just after or during the Independence weekend. We had a mini tournament just to kick things off, get people together back after COVID and after the elections. And so after the success of the mini tournament in September, we decided to have a short tournament going to finish off the year. And that's come with... It's been an 8 weeks tournament, and that's coming to a head today. The finals. Today we're having B grade finals. Tomorrow we're having the A grade finals. This game right behind us is the first and second, or the gold and silver playoffs between Bismarck and Golden Eagles. It's been a really good 8 weeks. It's been hectic. It's been and the interest for hockey has been always there, and it's now growing again. So we're pretty proud to have hockey on again, and and coming and bringing it to the finals.
Yeah, Peter, that's great to hear. Hockey is growing, and next year we have the Pacific Games coming up. What do you and your association have in plan for your players to, one day get to represent Papua New Guinea? Next year, one day represent Papua New Guinea in the Pacific Games, and also if there are any other tournaments coming up leading towards that.
Yes. Okay, yeah. 2023 is going to be a big year for hockey. We've got a World Cup qualifier coming up. We have an opportunity to qualify for the World Cup in Oman next year. So that tournament is around June. So preparations have started. We've got a selection going, and we'd like to start a train on squad as early as. We've also got the Pacific Games happening in December. There's a lot of work going into that in the Solomon Islands, and we're preparing for that one as well. Apart from those two tournaments, there's other international events that we're planning as well, but that's still in the planning stages. So we'll just leave that for now. 2023 will be big. So we're looking forward to that.
Peter, your tournament, I know we spoke earlier and you said that there was no sponsors for this tournament. What message can you pass on to sponsors next year? I know you'll be preparing your boys and your ladies to get into the international side for next year's international matches. What can you say to sponsors out there to come hop on to Port Moresby Hockey Association and back you in preparing some of the best hockey players for our Papua New Guineans?
All right. Yes. So in previous seasons we've had good sponsorship come in. NCDC has been always good for us, and corporates. This season was quite short and there was a lot of disruption, so we didn't manage to secure a sponsorship. But in the Independence Mini Tournament, we had Coca-Cola on board, and they were really good for us. But next year going forward, we've got plans to reach out to corporate again, and also government through the sports ministry and also through NCDC, our local municipal government. Governor Boris Pakop has always been a great supporter of hockey, and we know he'll be backing us again next year. But there's a great opportunity for corporates to come on board and support hockey. Hockey is pretty vibrant in the Oceania region, and there's a lot of opportunities for corporates to come and support hockey. We think we'll start circulating our plans as early next year to corporates, or as early as end of this season and early next year to our corporates to see what partnerships we can build.
That's great, Peter, and I hope all the sponsors watching out can come see what your players can do and back you guys for a big season next year. And before we wrap up the show, please tell the viewers who want to play hockey where they can find you guys and which teams they can play for and how they can apply to be part of your association.
Yes. So yeah, good. We've got 10 clubs in the Foam Hockey Association. There are 10 big clubs, and there's A grades, B grades, and we also have a Hooking for Health program that's funded by DFED that runs on the weekend. So for the smaller ones, the younger ones, we do Saturdays and Sundays 7 to 11, and that will start again next year. As we'll put out a talk survey when that program starts again. We had it for the last 8 weeks. We had a huge number of kids come through and start off their hockey journey, and as they progress, they move into any of the 10 clubs. The 10 clubs are pretty good. They've been around for most of them have been around for decades. Sunam Hockey Club, for example, one of the oldest clubs in PNG, is looking to its 50th year next year. Bismarck has been around as long as Sunam, and most of the other clubs here have been around for two generations. So there's a lot of history in hockey, and so If you're looking to play hockey, looking for a club, St. George Stadium, Hockey Pavilion, pretty safe venue to be. We play on Saturdays and Sundays, and we have trainings all week long. So come in, and look up a club. We have a Pom Hockey Facebook page. You can go and check the Pom Hockey Facebook page there for news and updates, or just hook up with any of your favorite hockey players in Port Moresby, and they'll be happy to pull you in.
Valentine's Day coming up, but let's carry on with sports. Let's carry on with sports.
Okay, yes.
NRL All-Stars first. Let's talk about NRL All-Stars.
Yeah.
What's happening?
Yeah, mate, I tell you what, I can't wait for the rugby league to start. And the Broncos, we're going to be doing well. But look, the NRL All-Stars, it's happening this weekend. It's the Maoris versus the Karamas. Maoris versus Indigenous, okay?
Show some love. Valentine's Day this week, so show love, please. Thank
It
you.
was last week.
Wait, really?
Today.
Oh, it's a new week. It's
Today
still
is the
Valentine's Day to
17th.
me.
Well, it's the Valentine's week.
Yeah.
Ah.
I mean, like 14th, it's 17th.
Okay.
Yeah.
But to you, it's like Valentine's every
The whole month. The whole month. All right, there you go. Your scoreline from the weekend. I gotta say, the player to birthday is trying to chase us out of here.
very
Just
quick.
Flying through this course just like that. Win or lose, I'm still a Roosters fan. May I just say, I know it must have been really hard just watching my team beat your team. But we'll see what happens this weekend. We'll see what happens this weekend. I'm sure Broncos will break away from that loss there and do well
We're
this
fine.
weekend.
We're okay. Everything will work out. I have Darren Lockyer's number.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. You met with him as well.
Yeah, squad. We're good.
Can we see some pictures?
Yeah. Maybe next week I'll show you some pictures. But but yeah, you know, I mentioned all that. It's like, no worries, Lawrence. I'll
They
take
should
that.
give you a call if they need an assistant coach.
Me Friday, me play lose. Why not you me lose? Yes, why not you me lose? Boston will now play the Golden State Warriors
Okay, Karama, calm down.
in the NBA Finals, and that's it. That's it. Yes, for the NRL.
Welcome back. You're watching Sports Scene. Now, 2021 has been a challenging year for most of the sporting bodies right throughout the country. Most competitions were called off due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Welcome back. You're watching Sports Scene. Now, 2021 has been a challenging year for. Yep, there you go. That was the CEO of the Papua New Guinea Rugby Union giving some insight on the year, on the calendar. Yep, that. Wait, let me okay. Go. Yep, there you go. That was the CEO of the Papua New Guinea Rugby Union, Silosi Druma, who gave an insight of the 2022 calendar for the PNG Ario. We'll take a short break and come back with more on Sports Scene. Oh yeah, what do you want? Talk some rugby league, and here with me is the tournament director for the Central Dabaris Agarabe 9. So
Yeah, let me introduce to you a brand new player on Sports Scene. It is none other than Api Sachin Leka. Api, good night and welcome.
Good night,
on board.
Lawrence. Thank you. Good night to all the viewers. Thank you for having me, and I am delighted to be part of the team. Thank you, John, and thank you for having us from the Sportsing team and the MTV. We are. Sorry, one more. Thank you, John, and thank you for your. Thank you, John, for your time, and thank you for having us and the Sportsing team and MTV. We wish you all your best in your preparation towards the Commonwealth Games. Yeah, look. Okay, sorry, John, this time. Thank you, John. Thank you for having us. From the Sportsing team and MTV, we wish you all the best in your preparations.
Hi, my name is John Ume, and you are watching Sports Scene. Sorry, I'm nervously okay. One more. Hi, my name is John Ume, and you are watching Sports Scene.
this look was done by a new guy. Not the guy that usually cuts my hair, but
New guy, new look.
New guy, new look. So I hope you're liking the way.
I think it's gonna be my theme now.
New guy, new look.
Yeah.
Wow.
We're still talking about
Okay,
your haircut.
okay.
Yes. Okay.
But you've got a new guy, new. Sorry.
No. Let's not talk about that. Hey, it's sports
okay.
scene. It's sports scene.
Yes.
Hey.
Sorry. Sorry. What happened there? Okay.
That's great. Well, that's it from us. Thank you, Tony. And that's it. Upcoming, we have. Wait, sorry, guys. We'll take it again. Yep. And that's it from me and Tony. More up. Wait. One more.
All right. Well, I tell you what, I've enjoyed myself here at Vula Karuna.
Last year was the first time.
Well, you know how they say you gotta leave on a jet plane? Well, I gotta leave on a canoe, and hopefully I make it back to Gaire, and then on to Port Moresby, to the EMTV studios. And you know what? I'm gonna drop the mic.
What is this? Dropping the mic for?
I'm here, Denny.
Did you pedal back?
I'm here. As you can see, I was on the canoe. I'm here. Paddled all the way back. I'm here.
Stop it. Let's move on from this. What is this? Dropping the mic. Hey guys, welcome back. You're watching Sports Scene. For this segment, we are out here at Skyview, here at 8 Mile. 8 Mile Sky. No, I just say Skyview for Moresby.
Okay. All right, yeah, how's that? Okay.
Send now.
Okay. All good, huh? Ready? And there you have it. We're here. The cricket CP. And there you have it. The CPNG cricket game developer. Game development manager. Okay, let's go. One more. Okay, I got it. Okay. Thank you, Margaret. That's the game development manager for Cricket PNG, giving us an insight on the Isuzu Cup and also the Barramandis and the Lewas that will be traveling out this year. And that's all from us. Back to you, Laurie, in the studio.
Thanks to
our friends at Vitis, yes.
To Vitis, thank you, and all our partners that have come back onto the show, B-Mobile, PNG Motors, and Vitis as well. Thank you so much. And the Australia PNG Sports Partnership as well. Christy didn't forget about you.
All right, good night everyone. We will see you same time, same place.
Good night, Papua New Guinea, and welcome back to Sports Scene. As we saw some memories along the way of the year, some of the funniest moments in Sports Scene, and it's good to have memories of Lawrence, Dini, Suli on the show. And these guys have helped me grow this far and took the show to another level this year. And I tell you, without them, Sports Scene wouldn't be this great. And I am happy to, see some videos of my colleagues, former colleagues, who joined me on Sports Scene and who have helped me reach this far. And I tell you, I hope you've enjoyed our bloopers. Before we talk more about Sports Scene this year, let's head straight to our weekend preview. We have the FIFA World Cup quarterfinals on Saturday, 1 a.m. Croatia will take on Brazil. 1 a.m. Papua New Guinea. And 5 a.m. the Dutch, Netherlands take on Argentina. Well, I'm a Messi fan. Not only Messi, but Team Argentina. They have a really great squad in this FIFA World Cup, and they will take on informed Dutch side led by Gapo, who's been scoring goals all throughout. And on Sunday, Morocco take on Portugal. That's a big match there. Bruno Fernandes been good for Portugal. Can we see Cristiano Ronaldo start for Portugal as they play a crucial quarterfinal match against a really strong Moroccan side? And to end off the quarterfinals, England will take on France. Kylian Mbappe leading the FIFA World Cup goals with 5 goals so far. Kylian Mbappe, Oliver Giroud, Antoine Griezmann, and Dembele going up against Harry Kane. The three Lions will be looking forward to making history there, and that's a cracking match to end off the FIFA World Cup quarterfinals. And now we move on to Big Bash League. If you're a cricket fan, you will be pretty excited for the Big Bash League, and I am, because I am a huge fan of Brisbane Heat. And this season's Big Bash League is gonna be huge. It starts off next week, Tuesday, 6:15 in the afternoon. Sydney Thunder take on Melbourne Stars. And on Wednesday, Adelaide Strikers versus Sydney Sixers. Adelaide Strikers, Chris Lynn, Peter Cyril, and Rashid Khan will take on Moses and Ricks, Chris Jordan, and Josh Philippe. If you know, you'll be looking forward for that match because it's an epic store with a lot of good international players and a really classy bet inside there. And Brisbane Heat take on Melbourne Renegades to open the season. New captain Sam Billings will come in to lead Brisbane Heat as Usman Khawaja is busy on international duties. And on Friday, Melbourne Stars versus Hobart Hurricanes. Melbourne Stars, packed with a lot of stars there, will take on the Hurricanes on Friday, 5:04. And on Saturday, we have Perth Scorchers versus Sydney Sixers. Perth Scorchers having South African superstar Faf du Plessis in the squad, Ashton Tanner and Mitch Marsh. It's going to be a really tough team to beat in this Big Bash League season. And that's all we have for weekend preview. We have FIFA World Cup quarterfinals and the Big Bash League starting off. I can't wait for these big matches to go on. Argentina take on Netherlands, Brazil versus Croatia, and the big one to end off the quarterfinals is France and England. I tell you, if you're a French supporter, you'll be nervous as the Three Lions will be looking forward to upsetting the current champions, the French team. And yeah, I don't know if you've been paying attention to the papers or Facebook pages, but we are looking for a new sports scene co-host, and let's take a look at the requirements there. If you feel that it fits you and if you are very passionate about sports and not camera shy, please do send in your CV at hr@mtv.com.pg, or you can come to our MTV offices. We have 2 offices, one at Garden City and one at Telecom Romana. I think that's all I have for you tonight. We have rounded up the show. We will leave you with a short video. And before we play that video, I just like to wish you all a Merry Christmas and a happy festive season, a prosperous New Year. And from the Sports Scene team and I, thank you for joining us throughout this year. We wish you all the best. God bless you, and good night, Papua New Guinea.
Virgin Stars. Now, Indigenous coach Laurie Daly. Jeez, I keep getting these names mixed up. You know, I mean, I could be the coach. Anyway, we'll keep going. Laurie Daly named his 20-man squad.
How was your last couple of days? I know it must have been tough.
Yeah. Good night, everyone, and look, welcome to.
Are your hands gonna be like that?
Welcome to another great episode of Sports Scene.
Tuning into another great episode here on Sports Scene. Ignore anything you see that is maroon. Yes, like how do I cover it? Oh shoot. Okay. Yes.
Well, I gotta leave on a canoe, and hopefully I make it back to Guyre, and then on to Port Moresby, to the MTV studios. And you know what? I'm gonna drop the mic.
Welcome back to Sports Scene. We're here at Raukele Beach. We will see some freestyling of kiteboard surfing here in Hula. We have our locals going head-to-head with some internationals. Let's go! Let's go!
I like watching crashes mostly. We're going to have the big air contest now.